Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. We're going to be discussing Fear the Walking Dead getting its 100th episode, doing some predictions on what exactly we think is going to go down on that episode, and what do we think the plot is going to be of the 100th episode of Fear the Walking Dead, and will it outdo the 100th episode of the main Walking Dead, which is Season 8, Episode 1, and getting into some of your Q&A comments and questions. Okay guys, just gonna be doing another video for today. This one's gonna be doing another video for Fear the Walking Dead. This one's gonna be doing another Q&A video leading up to Fear the Walking Dead Season 7, and of course the back half of the season. We have not done a Fear the Walking Dead Q&A in a little bit, so I want to go ahead and do another one for Fear and kind of, revisit the show, because we've done a lot of videos on the main show over the last couple weeks, and I definitely want to kind of give Fear its, turn, if you will, and actually kind of do a little bit of a Fear video here. So we're gonna get into a topic first, and then we'll get into some of your kind of Q&A comments and questions, but I want to get into this one just because I haven't really focused on it all that much, simply because I'm still kind of angry after that mid-season finale. Still, even after a little while of it being over, that mid-season finale really freaking just, it took my interest and it threw it in the freaking garbage can, man. So let's talk about this. So Fear the Walking Dead is hitting its 100th episode, and I've had some people asking me, Dan, what are your predictions for the 100th episode? What do you think they're going to do? And do you think it's going to beat out the 100th episode of the main Walking Dead? So let's talk about that. Now, the 100th episode of Fear the Walking Dead, that is very interesting. Truth be told, I didn't expect this show to get that far. I really didn't. And not that it's an offense to the show. Well, it is kind of an offense to the show, but either way, I mean, I didn't expect them to get this far, definitely. I'll kind of give it that. And, well, what am I expecting for the 100th episode? One word: Madison Clark. Easily. That's easily what it's going to be. That's easily why they're having the character come back to begin with. They're going to have it be a big moment, and then we're going to spend more time with the character in episode 16. I think she'll come in 15, and then she'll be a big focus in 16, and then obviously season 8 they've already confirmed. But I do think that she'll be kind of like the big oh shit of that episode, you know what I mean? Like, it'll be like, oh, like, crap, that's crazy. Like, 100th episode, yeah, okay, crazy. Like, you bring back your lead, It's an interesting way of celebrating, but I mean, whatever. This show is so out there, who knows? But that's what I'm thinking for the 100th episode. I think we'll finally get to Padre. We'll finally meet Madison. I don't know where Strand will be in all this. I really don't know, but I think that'll be the big plot of the 100th episode, is bringing Madison back. That reunion between her and Alicia. And then afterwards, the mid-season finale, I think, is going to be a bit of a timeline type of episode where we'll have some stuff going on currently, and then we'll have flashbacks to how she got out of the stadium, if they're so kind to actually show us what happened. Because we know the tendency with this show is that they just don't show shit, and then it's just like, oh yeah, they got out somehow. Okay, they're at a stadium now, shit like this that pisses me off with this show. But I'll tell you one thing right now, they better freaking show how she got out of there, because that would be such a friggin' mystery to me, because, well, hell, look at the situation she was in. Like, how the hell would she get out of there, But the big question is, will it surpass the 100th episode? My simple answer to that, of The Walking Dead, I think it will, guys, honestly. And the only reason I'm going to say this, and again, you guys know, Fear the Walking Dead is, at least most of the time, not my kind of show, except for season, 3 and parts of 6. But here's one thing I'll say. The 100th episode of The Walking Dead was a major disappointment. I think we can all kind of agree on that. It was a very lame kind of attack. They're, shooting at the windows the whole episode. And it was just they also set up Carl's death a little bit, some of the foreshadowing there. The timeline's all over the place. Rick Gray beard crap. It just didn't exactly work as an episode. And then you bring back Madison and Fear. Like I said, I have to see Madison's return, but I do think that they've done their homework more on the 100th episode of Fear the Walking Dead, because it feels like The Walking Dead, they just kind of threw this shit together, The season 8 premiere, it's kind of all just, together, jammed together, shooting at windows. All right, The Damned, episode 2, It doesn't really feel like anything major, but I don't know. In my opinion, I think that Fear the Walking Dead may actually have a chance of having a better 100th episode. I will admit to that, except the thing is that I have to see how Madison returns and in what fashion they do it in before I can actually fully say that, but that's at least what I'm thinking. So anyway, that's my kind of thoughts on Fear getting its 100th episode. I think it'll beat the Walking Dead 100th episode, depending on how they handle Madison, but to answer, I've had some people ask me about it, do you think that this will beat the main Walking Dead's 100th episode? I do think so. Yeah, I really do think so. I think it has a little bit more going for it here. But again, we'll have to see how the final product comes out, though. That's the thing. Because I'm betting on one thing now, but Walking Dead could still have a better 100th episode. It really all depends. So anyway, let's get into some of your Q&A comments and questions for today for Fear the Walking Dead. First one for today comes from Hansa Williams, who says that the closest thing we'll ever get is Season 3 of Fear the Walking Dead. That'll be the closest thing Fear the Walking Dead will ever see to what is an actual good season. Now, yeah, honestly, that is one thing I'll say. Now, okay, here's the thing, right? Fear Season 1, it's okay. Fear Season 2, I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't like it, and you guys have heard me rant on why I don't like it all that much. Season 3, I think, is a pretty darn good season. It ain't as great as people make it out to be, but I think it is a pretty good season here. I think they made some mistakes that is a little unnoticed because people just say it's a masterpiece, but I will say it's the best of the first 3 seasons. Season 4, abysmal season. Season 5, again, not a good season. And then Season 6, half good, half bad for me, right? I like portions of it, and then there's other portions of it I don't like. You know, like I love, you know, some of the Morgan stuff they do and some of the stuff with the Rangers and all that. Some really exciting stuff there. But then, you know, you get like John Dory's death or, you know, the nuke storyline. You know, like you get crap in here that could have been removed in Dreams, you know. Episodes like this, the Daniel episode, like, no, you know, there's certain episodes that definitely didn't go over well, but I'll say this, I think definitely Season 3 definitely is the best quality, which is pretty sad because I even think that season has a lot of issues, so just kind of goes to show the quality of the show that we're kind of looking at here. But I wish we would have stayed in Dave Erickson's vision. That is one thing I'll say about Season 3. I wish we stayed in that vision of the show. I really, really do. Next one comes from Owen, who talks about Fear the Walking Dead, and can you believe that The Walking Dead is ending and Fear the Walking Dead is continuing? Right? Honestly, that is just freaking nuts. Now, I've talked about this many times before. I don't think this should have been the case. I think Fear the Walking Dead, and if you go under Dave Erickson's vision, which he has talked about this many times, he wanted 7 seasons, right? Which I actually think would have been a really good run for Fear. And I think that's about what you would probably want to do for the show, which would mean that we'd be going into the final half season of the show right now. Well, we sure as hell know that's not happening, which means the vision is already screwed up, right? So, and it is going to pass the original Walking Dead, which just hurts my frickin' brain. So, man, that shouldn't have happened. Fear should be done and ending this spring. That's what it should have been. The 7th season, the last season, hype it up. You would have never killed Madison. You would have stayed in the vision that Dave Erickson had the entire freaking time. And you would have actually had a decent story there in the end. Yeah, I don't like Season 2. But I honestly firmly believe that Season 4, 5, and 6, and 7 would have been better seasons if it was Dave Erickson writing it. I don't think there's any kind of debate there either. I think that we can all kind of agree that there is at least a point or another, or multiple points, where Ian and Andrew suck as writers, right? And again, as people, I'm not judging them. You know, I know some people go out there and they judge Ian and Andrew. I don't judge them as people. I've never met them. But as writers, I can certainly judge them for that. They're bad. They are bad. They're bad and some, you know. But as people, I've seen a lot of people insult them as people, and I'm like, guys, you don't know who they are. So anybody that wants to judge them as people, you can't. Unless you know them in real life, you can't do that. But I can definitely say as writers, they screwed up that vision. They really did. To a point where, yeah, I can't believe that The Walking Dead is ending and Fear is dragging because they don't have a vision. They don't know what to do with it. And honestly, I just wish they would have stuck to it. I really, really do. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Definitely write your comments about Fear the Walking Dead. Another Fear the Walking Dead video for you guys. We'll probably do another one in another week or two, something like that. And yeah, that is basically it. So anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching the video. Write your comments in the comment section below. And of course, guys, if you're new here, click to subscribe and tune in to some of the videos of Fear the Walking Dead. Follow Dan's Walking Review, subscribe, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another video for Fear the Walking Dead. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.
She won't have anything to do with me after this.